Howdy peeps. So just a quick update on what I've been doing the last couple of weeks around here. So I'll give you a bit of a squizzy, eh? So I've been working on the kitchen. I've got some frame work done for the kitchen benches. I've got some paneling done up there. Did a bit of a surround around the window frame. You got to remember, all this is done with recycled materials. I've finished insulating that wall, and I've finished putting some expanding foam all the way around the cracks to fill all the gaps. It is quite a bit warmer in here now. So that's inside what I've done. I haven't done much more on the bathroom. It's still the same old, but I did finish the insulation behind the wall in there, so we've got that's fully insulated up to the roof and sealed in now all the way down. You can't probably see because it's too dark. Let's have a look at what I did with me plumbing. So I've been working on the plumbing as well, trying to get that all sorted out, and it's looking much better. And of course the generator's going again until I can get those trees cut down. That's going to be a daily occurrence, unfortunately. Alright, let's have a look at what I did here. I put a bit of fencing around our compost because we've got a beautiful potato that's come up in there, and the bandicoots or the possums or something keeps eating it and ripping it out. So I fenced that off. But here we go. We've got an external grade power point which is sealed all the way around so there's no moisture can get in behind it. You've got your IBC. We are getting a proper water tank in a couple of weeks. That comes around on 3/4 poly into the cheap ass water pump, into their 3-stage filter, and I think it's 90 micron, 2 micron and a carbon filter. Then it goes into your accumulator tank, and then it comes back up into here, which goes into the house. It's going to go up into the hot water system. That'll be hot water going back in. Hot water system is obviously going to go on the wall here. I've got a cock lock so I can turn the water to the hot water system on and off. We've got a tap there which at the moment goes down to the camp trailer. I've been doing a bit more work around the front here as well. I built this sort of a shed out the front. We're halfway through building that. Somewhere to put all the rubbish out of the weather. Put the Starlink up on a pole, a little bit better but not much. These trees are in the way. Trees everywhere, always the problem. Other than that, I've been doing a lot more mowing over here too. Been cleaning up all the way over here and getting this all mowed back. And slowly cutting the wood up in these piles and burning it off, which has been wonderful. But yeah, I've pushed this right back in behind that pile so I can start cutting that up. There's quite a lot of ground, usable ground over here once we get rid of some of these trees. It's quite nice. I love being in the bush. And you see I'm slowly getting through it all. And I've been doing all this with that poor little Ryobi battery lawnmower. That poor thing is getting a hell of a workout. There's a big old tree stump there that's been burnt out. But geez, that's a big tree, that one. A big, beautiful old tree. Anyway, that's just my update for the day, for the week, whatever. It's been a fun journey having to get water every day. We have to go every day. I have to go to town and get water. Because, you know, money's a premium, as they say. And until we can afford to get some water pipe and whatnot, so I can pump some water up from the dam that I've built in the creek. There's a little spring down in the valley. I put a sort of a rock wall around it to catch some water, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Problem is, it's about 60 to 70 metres vertical drop from the shed down to the creek, and about 240 metres to walk it. So I'm going to need a pipe, 240, 250 metres of pipe. That's going to cost a pretty penny. And then I'm going to need a pump good enough to pump water 70 metres up. Now I'm hoping, according to the spec sheet on this, it said it will pump up to 70 metres. I'm dubious. This thing says it'll pump up to 70 metres in the spill. That's they call it a well pump. I've just got it hooked up, and I've put a one-way valve, non-return valve in there, and that's going to go in the dam and hopefully bring water up here. I've even got a little solar system set up to put down at the creek to run it, and eventually I'll put in some LoRa Wi-Fi connection so I can remotely turn the pump on and off from up here with my Home Assistant software. Here we go. So I've got these two panels. I think they're 180 watt panels, 200 watt panels. It's got a charge controller on the back, and I've got a 105 amp hour deep cycle, which I'm going to throw down there, down the creek. I'll throw that permanently down the creek, and that can run the pump. Other than that, oh yeah, I put an extra light in out here too, didn't I? For the missus. She was complaining it was a bit dark. So we got another light out here for the missus as well. Anyway, that's me for the day. Have a good one, peeps. See yous.